All right, so it looks like we are live, and there's something about waking up in the morning and feeling like I have to change something again in my room. So I have moved my bed to every single wall in that room, and I think I've moved my desk 4 times now. I can't find any comfort whatsoever in this house. Praise the Lord. I wish we had the Lord on our side. Thank you for stopping by, Rusty. Rusty Shackelford. Perfect Prole name for a person that's Prole. So, I had to have this conversation with a person this week that has no job, has no car, has no money of any kind. I gotta work, busy, lousy bum. Blue, I was walking home yesterday from dropping off a package that I got from Amazon, ironically enough, that didn't include all the parts in it. And I'm walking along and I see one of your fellow drivers sitting by a restaurant in front of me. And I take one quick whiff of the air around him, and the dude is got the Mary Jane in his hand and he's wearing his Amazon uniform. And I saluted him for his great service. God bless those in uniform, especially the ones that bring me the junk I don't need. Everyone that I know of has worked at Amazon at some point in their life. And knowing that they're hardworking, tough Amazon drivers out there making 20 bucks an hour or 20, I think the last one I heard was making 23 an hour. I was like, "Oh my god. It's a miserable existence." So yesterday was full of different strange encounters with my coworkers, like very, very, very strange. Like the morning, if you remember, you've already listened to this video. I'm sure Blue has already. The person on this route before me got fired for smoking math on the job. Well, at least you know what to put in your pipe. I mean, you got to do something to stay strong when you're out there, especially here in Arizona. It's getting hot out there, man. It is getting hot, and I was just moving my desk to the other side of my room, and man, I started sweating like a mofo, man. I was sweating. I was like oozing sweat, dripping, and my keyboard has all kinds of stains on it. Let's put it that way. Let's call them stains on my keyboard that I needed to get off. Sometimes I won't clean the stains. Safety caught me smoking a cigarette. That's a write up at my job. If you're smoking a cigarette, even if you're working remote, if your boss catches you on the webcam, this is why they always want to watch you on camera. You want to make sure where your hands are. And, well, as long as you're not smoking in the truck, right? I get my package delivered from Blue and it smells like cigarettes. Oh my God. Man, you wouldn't believe how many things I see at my job that have cigarette smell on them. It's a common smell to have people who smoke at their work computer. I mean, I could see smoking at your own computer, but at your work computer? Really? Like, who I could see smoking? Some Mary Jane at work, it would be mellow. It'd be mellowing out in the parking lot before she went inside. These, the World War II trucks, they have ashtrays. I mean, hey, what you need is an ashtray and a beer holder inside that truck, right? You gotta have an ashtray to put out your ashes, or else they'll get on the ground. It's like when I was a teenager, when I was 16, I worked at this used car lot for a summer, and you wouldn't believe how many cars have cigarette butt burns on the seats. And some of them have them other places too. But I don't know. It's Saturday and it feels like work is so far away. I spent a few hours this morning while I was moving my desk to the opposite side of my room. I was cleaning, deep cleaning my desk. And at the same time that I was cleaning my desk, I was writing my book with ChatGPT. It has a lot of twists and turns to it. Like I have a scene in my book now where I have a person who lost their job who just decides to end it all. Hey Raquel, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, there's just a couple of us here sitting by the wishing well, wondering if things will get better for us. I can assure you, things will not get better. Should I start being and pull the Amazon packages they put in the mailboxes that's not allowed? Oh my gosh, my Amazon driver or Amazon will not deliver any package to a mailbox. If Amazon tries to send you a package, they will leave it at the post office. If it doesn't fit in the like cluster mailbox over there where the hundreds of mailboxes are, they just leave it um, at the at the post office. And you have to go pick it up. I just got back from Norway. Raquel, why were you in Norway? AMS, great content you've been putting out. Vision 870, why thank you. I thought that the content was getting better, but my views and watch time is like cut in half. So I don't know if I'm not attracting as many new viewers or if I've just kind of leveled out, but the viewership and time watch is just not there. The yards have dogs, so I know why they do it though. Yeah, I know a girl that got bitten on the leg and the arm by a dog while she was delivering for Amazon. There's some nasty bites too. Oh my gosh. Blue, you were way too generous with your Amazon bucks, man. You already gave me $25 this morning. It's like they're giving me an Amazon gift card. Giving out Amazon gift cards. I wish I could give you something. I have family and friends in Norway, Steam. It's my second home. I can send you a chocolate bar if you want. Raquel, I'm good. I don't like eating chocolate. I was actually asking ChatGPT why I always break out whenever I eat chocolate. You should have a ton more subscribers. You're always saying what everyone's thinking, but will never say out loud. Vision 870, someone has to say these things. Someone. I hate to be the voice of reason out there, but unfortunately, people have to say these things. It's not okay to live the way that we do. Olg, hello, thanks for your content. It's sobering to know that someone else thinks that way. We all think that way. If you're poor, you're thinking about being hungry. What's your email? I'll send you a picture of my dog bite, and I'm a U.S. Post Service. Oh, I thought you were an Amazon driver. No, you told us that you were a post office worker, and I just assumed that since you were driving around in a truck, that you were an Amazon driver because we assume all delivery drivers are Amazon drivers because in the future, all restaurants are Taco Bell. Um, yeah, I don't know how I feel that. Oh, Blue, my direct contact is in the about me on my YouTube channel, so you can just send it there. I'll send you pictures of my dog bite. I really want to see pictures of your dog bites, people, because I want people to know that in the future, all dogs are Cujo. We do deliver a lot for Amazon, so same thing. Yeah, I imagine that you guys do. I mean, every time Amazon tries to be cheap on shipping, they ship it with the post office, and I always have to go pick it up. I hate it. But practically nothing fits in those little tiny mailboxes that we have. Amazon sucks. Sage, I agree and disagree. I hate Jeff Bezos because I think he's an alien, but I love me my overnight shipping. We're there. Blue, at least you know your place. Oh my god, I really need a new gaming chair too. Like I keep moving. I have two work areas in my house now. And so I have one comfortable chair and I have one uncomfortable chair. So I keep moving the comfortable chair between both places, but then I get lazy. Now, I mean, I can literally see my comfortable chair from where I'm sitting right now, and I don't want to go wheel it over here. But you know what? I'm probably going to be here a while, so I'm going to be. Oh my gosh. And this morning, there was something in the garbage that had garbage water in it, and I dripped it on my foot, and I I need to wash my foot. I need to look for my nails torn. Probably right now I'm talking to you guys. Um, that cut on my knee that I showed you guys from last weekend, it's been getting really itchy. And I know I have nails torn. I know it's here. I just haven't touched anything since I moved. Like I moved into this place in such a big emergency that I didn't really pay attention to where I put anything. But it's got to be in one of these bins. Right. The very first bin at the top of the bin. I got to put some ointment on my cuts. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Raquel, now you can go watch all my videos, all my new videos. Oh my gosh. I wish I could directly give money to Blue. I donate money. I donate the money that Blue donates to me. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's put some oint. Let's put the oink in ointment right now. Ooh, yuck. These are some nasty looking cuts, people. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to heal up. I guess I should have been doing this sooner. Ew. All right. Does anybody know how often you need to put the Neosporin on your cuts? Is it once a day? Or do I need to get the alcohol out again? I feel like every time I get on the chat, I have to bring out the alcohol to rub into my to my new places. And Neo 100. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Olga says, do you have a dog and a cat? I think she does. I think Blue does have a lot of animals. It's like Mella has a lot of animals too. Unfortunately, there are some things that Amazon is just more convenient with. I usually have something ordered on Amazon at least once a year I can't get anywhere else. Only Apple medicine every other day. Only apply medicine every other day. Oh, okay. I thought for some reason it said only Apple medicine every other day. I was like, Apple medicine. Hi again. Hi, Neo 100. Oh, hit the like. Yes, hit the like, people. It's what you can do. So what was I going to talk about? Okay, so I was going to talk about my book. So in my book, it has a lot of strange twists and turns. So the book is based on a true story, like everything I tell you guys. Like I told you guys yesterday, I was talking to a very high-level person at Evil Corp yesterday. Early in the morning. Oh, hiking. Let's go. Hiking. Let's go. Oh, Overlord. Thank you. How's your book? I'm telling you guys about the book right now. So I'm giving you guys like an introduction to the introduction of the book. So I changed the introduction of the book from a middle-aged man sitting in his living room unemployed to a person standing on a ledge after they've been let go. And the person jumps but at the last minute realizes that they want to live, so they hold on to the ledge. And so, since they're holding on to the ledge, they've got to make their way down the corporate building, right, to the first floor because they're dangling off the side. So, somehow they got to shimmy their way down. And as they're going down, a hand reaches out from a window to try to bring them into the building. But the main character's too stubborn and slaps away their hand. I'll buy your book, and once I'm finished with mine, I'll send you a free copy. Okay. Thanks God. God, the lightning storm was overnight. Ooh, I heard that. There's like I saw one of the first articles I opened up this morning was people are dealing with like major storms across the Midwest. Here in Arizona, we ain't got no storms. We got heat and more heat. The kind of heat that makes your wee wee go inside. Hi there, live for on those books. Live for on those books. Yes. In this uh this. Yes. So okay, so let me give you guys the gist of it. She just got fired. She's standing on the edge of the office building. She decides finally to jump, but at the last minute decides that she doesn't want to jump and then holds onto the side. She's dangling from the side of the building. And because she's dangling and no one can see her, she has to somehow figure out how she's going to climb down the side of the building without falling down and, ending it accidentally instead of jumping, right? Well, as she's making her way down, someone tries to pull her in a window. I know, it's not realistic. And she slaps away their hand because she doesn't want to feel like, she was being stupid. And so she almost makes it down. She can see the ground. She's confident that she's going to make it, and then she loses her grip and she falls all the way down to the ground. And she hits the back of her head. So her head is like a watermelon. And so she loses consciousness and she wakes up in the hospital 30 days later. And from there, she becomes homeless because she's lost her job and she's been in the hospital for 30 days and she hasn't been making money. Nobody's come to see her in the hospital. No one cares. At that moment that she opens her eyes in the hospital and realizes that there's no flowers, there's no notes, no one cared. The only reason she's still with us is because she was actually at work when this happened. So somehow she's just racking up a giant medical bill, but she doesn't have any money for medical bills. She doesn't have insurance. She doesn't have a job. And so she's riddled with guilt because at the same time that she was doing this, she was supposed to be helping other people with money that she wasn't making. And so yesterday, while I was talking to this person at work, I was having this discussion, and I I didn't realize that it was so lonely working at a corporation that being at the top was lonely. And that's the sense that I got yesterday from talking to her. It's like you can't have any friends in this job because when you work in that department, you have to fire your friends. And so as she was talking to me about this, and she was, joking with me about moving to Arizona, and I could feel the pain of losing her job because when she lost her job, the last time she lost her job was in 2008 during the financial crisis. And so I put this in the book, but when she was getting ready to jump over the edge, she called her dad, and her dad told her to make sure that before you jump, you put yourself inside of a bag so nobody has to clean you up. And I thought to myself, that's what a father should say, right? It's like, don't do this. Sent 5 Millennial Steam gift memberships. Oh my gosh, Blue, stop, stop it. You're being too generous. Every time you give me a buck, I feel like I need to give it back to you twice as much. So I was having this long discussion with her, and this conversation went on for like 30 minutes. And one of the last things she said to me is, what I've been telling you guys for a long time here is that when when you leave a job, no matter how many times you've seen the people around you at work, no one ever remembers you because we associate work with a place that's work, right? So we see these people, but when we don't see them anymore at work, it's like they don't exist. And that's what she was trying to explain to me. And then I got off the phone with her, and immediately I thought about the that girl that I was talking to last week, whose last day was Friday. And her voice telling me it's like I've never had a work friend beyond work. And so it made me write her back right away and give her my phone number because I don't want to lose touch with her. And she's like, she was really deeply concerned. It's like, what's wrong? She asked me right away. It's like, what's wrong? And it's like, oh my God, this HR lady told me that she's never had a friend that she's kept from work before, and that I didn't want to lose touch with her because she's so sweet. And I don't know, I kind of just scared me. You should have seen the donos uh, in from YouTube was getting dude was printing money. The donos Ian from YouTube was getting dude was oh, I mean, I know there's I've seen people give money to people who are rich, and I don't understand that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, if I, if everyone that watches me regularly becomes a subscriber, then what's going to be the point of making the members only videos? You and watch the future videos now. They're fire. Uh, thanks, Blue. You're so sweet. It's and again, I don't make the future videos just because members. I just make them so that you guys have something to watch if I'm too busy from work. Ian talked about working at 7-Eleven and how much he likes it. Oh my God. there's there's a person that's not well. Working at 7-Eleven and likes it. Oh God. Well, if you guys have watched my future videos, which many of you have already, you guys know I have to work this weekend. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not sad about it. In fact, I have an appointment tomorrow morning at 11, but I got to be at work at 7. And I got to bring down some equipment for a few minutes because me and one of my work buddies were changing some stuff out yesterday. And we got it all done, surprisingly enough. Like, he told me, it's like, well, we can't do this right now. And I'm like, yes, we can. All we have to do is take this thing right here and we push it over here, and then we move this thing over here, and then we push this thing out of the way over here, and shazam! We had made the hardware changes that we needed to do, and it was really fast. It was just like I think we got done working in my office area at 3 o'clock, and I was in the morning. I was up at the other building troubleshooting network problems because I set up that main office area, and this is like months ago. I set it up, and whatchamacallit, and one of the connections wasn't working, but the girls didn't complain about it. So yesterday when I was there, I was crawling around underneath the desk, hooking up cables, and I kept plugging into this one hole. I kept plugging into the hole over and over again, and there was nothing coming out of it. So I had to figure out which hole didn't work. Excuse me for the question. What advice can you tell for all of us on how to survive the brave new reality? I hate to break it to you, Og. Many of you are not going to survive. And I'm just being blunt about it. The way that things are set up right now, the way that the government's changing, it's an elimination program for the very bottom of society. So having a weekend in the middle of the week is such a cruel thing they do to us. Oh my God. When your days off are Tuesday and Wednesday, because in retail, weekends are when their customers are there. Tuesday and Wednesday are very common days in retail to not work. So yeah, I know all about it. And then working nights. Oh my gosh, if you guys were with me during the Walmart years, I would come home at 2 o'clock in the morning and it's a nightmare getting home, going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just like, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know. The great thing about it, though, at least for me, these last few weeks, is that I've been drinking more than I ever drank in my entire life. Like, and I was telling my coworker this yesterday. I say, hey, dude, you notice how everyone, that works here is drinking a lot more? And he's like, I'm glad to hear that from you because I have lost my way. I miss 24/7 Malwart most of all. Remember when I used to work there? I wasn't allowed to talk about it, so I used to call it the Megalomart. Working at the Megalomart. Yeah, ever since COVID, the Megalomart, it's only open until 10, I think, here. So everything, when I worked at the Megalomart, I had to make sure that I bought my alcohol during my shift because on my way home from Megalomart, there was no chance of stopping anywhere to get some suds. I miss late night Walmart runs too. It's weird not being able to do anything shopping wise past midnight. Well, ours closes at 10. And I remember being in the store in the middle of the night. They stole my quiet shopping time. You wouldn't believe, like when I worked at Walmart, it closed at midnight, and we had to close the doors like a few minutes before. People would pull open the doors to get inside the store, or they would look at their watch and tell you, "Hey, you're supposed to stay open till midnight." And you just look at people like that. It's like, get out of here, go do something else, because the faster we close the store, clean it up, and get it ready to open the next morning, the sooner we can go home. But closing the store still meant that we had to do all of the cleanings. You can't clean when the customers are inside the store. It was probably me. Probably was your Arizona twin. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I had anything I wanted to do today. I'm getting super lazy about going to the gym on the weekends again. Like, I woke up this morning and I was hungry. So I cooked up some microwave chicken and some microwave rice. I ate that. And then I had one of two things that I have to do. Number one, I have to either move my desk or I have to put my weights. I think you were gonna watch Jones Plantation. So true. We always give the customers the evil eye when we're closing and they're shopping like it's 2 in the afternoon. Oh my God! Hell yeah! Customers suck, man. MS, what are your thoughts on trending fatigue in regards to color? Uh, I don't know. I think you were gonna watch Joe's Plantation. I, I, I am guilty as hell. Last night, I was watching Ghost Adventures, and I was super drunk when I was watching Ghost Adventures last night. And I was like, oh, oh my God. There's this one chick I saw last weekend, and I've become infatuated with this chick for some reason. Her name is April Blush. And I only saw her one time, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, this girl is so pretty, and she's on the internet, and she's, doing her thing, you know. Going down there. Is it a corn star? No, she's an e-girl, but she's like, I look her up, April Blush, and I can't stop thinking about her. Remember, I've looked at plenty of unquestionable material throughout my thing. Same thing. Questionable material throughout my entire life. This girl stands out. Like I used to be infatuated with I really like Willow Hand. She's a Victoria's Secret model. And Candace has always been my favorite. You know, Candace has been a Victoria's Secret model for like 15 years. Do you think you can give up drinking and still want to work? No. I've come to the conclusion that drinking is a necessary antidote to work. If all you did was work and you had no way of blocking out work, I think you would go insane. Because what's the point of working? Don't give her your YouTube money. No, I'm not gonna give her my YouTube money. I've never given. I bought an OnlyFans membership for 1 month for one girl that I saw on Tumblr for years and years and years, and on Tumblr for she was like a fitness model. Her name was Amber Nutter, and she was on Tumblr. She was on whatchamacallit. She was on Instagram, and she's always trying to sell her undies or her socks. Hey Mello, I need to buy a TV. You need to go with me to help me move the TV into my car. So I don't know who else to get. Uh, I can't find such a girl. I must see. Yeah, just look her up. Look up April Blush. You can do it. Go on Google. Look her up by video, and it should bring up her like little really short video. I think she has like 10-second video. Today, well, I don't know what you're doing today. I just need to go to Walmart. We need to put the TV in my car, and then we need to go home. So I just can't carry it up the stairs by myself. Hey, MS, what's the topic of discussion today? Well, we were just discussing e-girls. Let's go. I'm bored at home. All right, Mello, come over. Just get in your little car, get in your Prole mobile, and come over. And then we'll go from here. I was hoping we could go play. All right, so I'll be live streaming with Mello probably today in a little while then. Okay. All right, Mello's on her way over here. Crap, guys, I wasn't expecting this. All right, I actually have to take a shower really quick before Mello. Hey, Mello, if you get here, just open the door because I'll probably be taking a dump. So just I'll leave the door open and you just come inside. Doing it might rain again. Oh, a bloop. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I wasn't expecting Mello to be like, all right, get in the car. Get in the car.